Away far I see and one I am your Ghana.
All the patriot, God bless you. Happy Sunday to you, or a wonderful Sunday from here.
In a village, government is coming on and you're talking for. Usher and I complaining. There's some apostle revolution.
If you are watching, make sure you say happy Sunday to you, or a wonderful Sunday from here. God bless you all.
Did you have been the mother of Floton? I be Kosaka. I want to come on your apostle. Come on, Maria. Well, we're apostle, to make your get in there. Osaka, skin of the in another year, I may go back my quote.
God bless you all. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share. A wonderful Sunday from here to you all. God bless you. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share this very broadcast. Thank you.
Why, Madam? Papa James of Furia JP. Evangelist Emmanuel Ofano JP. Mariano Wakobaro Komaino.
God bless you all. If you are watching, make sure you share this on the video.
Why we let us group so I will parasi I want church they full with people and money. If you join that church, then they call them the church of Satan. You know go get problem again. You go make them hear your name for everywhere. Come out of that church now. There is nothing in it. That is the road to hellfire. At the end of it, they go still call the hand of people from session. People go still run follow them because of miracle.
Happy Sunday from here. God bless you all. Happy Sunday from me to you. Wonderful day from here. God bless you. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share. What God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Please share it back to friends. They also repent because they cannot sustain what is coming. That's what we'll take that later, yeah? Wow. The Bible says, those that wait upon their God will renew their strength. They will mount up wings like eagle. They will run and never grow weary. They will walk and never get tired. That's how we have been doing it. And God Almighty is going to perform His work today in our life today. Happy Sunday to you. Today is on the 27th of February 2022. It's a year we must live to remember. It's a year where a lot of the secret things of the enemy were revealed. A year the deep states have been defeated. For your informations. So there are a lot of things we are not going to be talking about. What I told you the other day is what it stays. Don't bother yourself. Don't bother yourself about what you are saying today, because God Almighty, you are winning and your name will always be a winner. Today we are going to be taking it seriously by the grace of God. I want to appreciate God for the life of the people who do call us for counseling, and God has been giving us the strength and the enabling grace to speak to people in the language they will understand. God bless you all for confiding on us. And I pray God will never make me to disappoint you. I am a patriot, and that patriot I will remain. So I also need your prayer in some kind of areas if you want to pray for me, for a sustaining grace, so that we can be able to do what we have started right now. We bring it to completion. So God bless you all. My name is COMRADE Newton Igbenegun, the ARCHBISHOP of ACTIVISM, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. The platform which I'm using is broadcasting from today. The very name of this association is International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. There was a reason why this very association was set up. A lot of people who started together today, they are no longer there, because it is not a fight for the weak. It is not a fight for the lazy people. It's not a fight for people that will compromise their value or their faith. It is not a fight for the people who will always turn back and said, no, I leave this thing behind. I need to go and collect it. It's a fight. Whenever time you move, you are moving. So God bless you all. God bless you. And our phone number is +34 631 056284. +34 631 056284. For those of you that want to follow us at times, you can follow us in YouTube, IACP, then your spaces, then TV. So that's that. Today we want to be looking at life without liberty is like a body without a spirit. Life without liberty. And again, I'm going to be taking you to a different realm today. We are going to be seeing it also from a different perspective. We are going to be looking at the three kinds of people who say trust the science. And we're also going to be looking at there are 3 kinds of people in this world. Please invite a friend. We're going to be doing critical teaching tonight. The teaching is going to be critical. Eternal King of Glory, I commit this broadcast into your able hand. I ask, oh Lord, that you appear so that I will disappear. Ancient of Glory, I have no words of my own to speak to your children. Speak through me in the language they will understand. Father, Lord, let your will be done in our life the way it is in heaven. You are the Ancient of Days. You are the Creator that was never created. Father, Lord, let us not be moved by what people say. Let us be moved. Let us be moved, O Lord, according to the unction of the divine Spirit from above. I ask, O Lord, that you breathe in your word. And this word touches people's life, there will be transformation. That transformation you told me, Newton, I'm going to be transforming my children. Father, Lord, I pray, O Lord, any of our followers, let there be transformed for good. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. As many, O Lord, carry people name here and there. As many, O Lord, summary people before juju with their picture. As many, O Lord, whose name have been mentioned by one way or the other. As many, O Lord, who have been tied onto a wood like a ram. I pray tonight, with the reason of this your word, let they themselves tie themselves with that same rope. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, and the name of the ancestors of our land. He said. Please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share. Do not hesitate to share. One of the most dogged patriots you can ever talk about. We don't give a damn. That's why in life it is good you live a life that is full of emulation. And in the time of old, it was like that. And if we want to be looking at Paul the Apostle critically, when he was to send message to the people of Corinth or to the Thessalonica, he told them, only Luke is with me. Bring Mark along with you because it's going to be useful in this very ministry. Why the Paul the Apostle happens to mention Luke is already with him? Because there was something spectacular that Luke has that I also saw in the life of Mark. In the book of 2 Timothy 4 verse 11. Can we say tomorrow, only new things with me? Bring some other efulefu so that they will be useful in this ministry. Think about your usefulness today. You know, in life, we have been so brainwashed. Because, maybe because we are under a political oblivion, I don't know. We have been so brainwashed that as soon as we come to this Europe, the first thing that came into our minds, let me buy land and begin to build. Another thing that comes again, I need to settle down. Then you become a limited liability. And life is more than that. Now, if you find yourself among the people that also make things happen, like the 3 types of people we see in this world, those that make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those that wonder what happened. I prefer to be among those that make it happen. That's why today I'm not part of those people who wonder what happens. The Bible says, choose who you this day. Even when Joshua called them, he said, make all of you come. Right now we are in the promised land. What are you supposed to do? And as each day passes by, we begin to see that there are still a lot of enemy we need to see take away from our lives. He said, choose who you this day you are going to serve. He said, whether you are going to serve the God that's in the other side, which your forefathers served. He said, as for me, I will serve a living God. Because through serving the living God, it is when you are going to be with your real consciousness. A lot of people today, the problem we have, because we never be one of those people that make things happen. We are always there. What we carry, we are wondering about what is happening. Why there are people right now, those are the watchers. They watch what happens. Then I now introduce to you today the area we are going to be capitalizing on. The 3 kind of people that say trust the science. One, we have the big heads. Big heads are the people that live in fear. They are constantly scared and obey every given authority. Every given narrative is okay by them. Big heads. They were the one who promoted, who makes you today to be in a state of political oblivion. It makes you to be in a state of resonantia magnetica. Because what they do, they are very scared. These are the people. Anytime you come, no, if you quite no, don't say. These are the big heads. And there's never a time we are going to allow them to be in our society, because they will keep on putting us in mess. A lot of you today, you are where you are today, not because you wanted to be, because you have people around you who does not make things happen. That's what today, what's happening in the world today, I'm not moved by it. I have the old manuscript with me. The old actors, no film in all of them deal with me. I'm not moved. If you like, send 1,000 videos to my phone. You know, matter way. We are going after the Kazarian mafias. The fight is not for you. It's not for you. Who told you they are looking for you? EFCC went to Opasakoba the other day. Is it not your boys that were throwing, the boys that were throwing soon after them? Are they coming to come and raid up? No, they are not coming to come and raid up. Today we are scared of every narrative. All those are the big heads. They live in fear. They are constantly scared and obey every given authority. They cannot question your authority. These are the same people. They say amen to it because they are afraid. They believe that anytime you talk, your own is gone. Because they watch things happen. And they also wonder what happened. But for me, I make things happen because I was created to create. You cannot be in the image of God after his likeness. You obey every authority. That's why if heaven day, I must see Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The first people I ask of is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. This is the people who brought a massive civil disobedience. Today you are in church, but your pastor cannot tell you this. The general overseer of civil disobedience is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Also look at Ezekiel in the book of Isaiah 38. Even when God sent the prophet to him, he said, you are going to die. He said, not be my head. Amen. Check my record. But we are serving the same God. They are afraid. They will do whatever it takes to protect themselves from any invisible killer. Their house is full up of toilet roll. Those are the big hairs. They are very scared. They do everything to make sure invisible killer. They are not seeing it too. Because they focus their mind on television. Whatever CNN said is true. That's why your destiny helper today, now social media, they just spoiling head. Imagine somebody that is promoting a narrative. A young girl will be saying, if you're doing ma, now it's some better pass. Because they never want to change their narrative. Whatever thing that come across their way, they take it. So big head, they live in fear. These are the people that say, trust the science. Don't question it. Whatever thing they say, take it like that. But now, you were created in his own image after a likeness in the book of Genesis 1. 26 and 27. He said, let us make man in our image. That's why this thought that came out today, I'm in full support of it. Where God is before he created the heavens and the earth, or if you travel here, if at all, let me buttress it to you as a layman. Because for those of you who are low thinkers. Because anytime we try to correct this very Christianity, try to present you in a different form, forget about this blood. Follow the word. A lot of you feel pissed off. Because you know why you're here at all. Because it was a narrative they sold to you and you can never change it. You cannot change it. How are you going to change it? You cannot change it. Because we doesn't have right to question anything. Whatever thing they tell us is what we must have to do. So if you are living without a spirit, and at times your spirit energizes you to do a lot of things you are supposed, to put your focus on. If you look at the book of Philippians 4 verse 13, he said, I can do all things through him that strengtheneth me. What is that person? It's not even Jesus. That spirit that is in you. He said, through him. There is something in you, not Jesus. You have a spirit. A lot of you today, you've forgotten about your real being and you carry another person's life. You want to live it. That's what you today, you are in a state of gadaga. You don't have sense of your belonging. That's why whenever they are remoting the blood of Jesus Christ from, it affects you because you are not your personal sense. They've hijacked your spirit. You are not with your consciousness. And don't wear here, my swama. You relate with your spirit. A lot of you today now, you don't even do comparison within your spirit. Everything is one way. They take talk and so you go to land. Why is it like that? Because you are the one that gave right for it. He said, I can do all things through him that strengthens in me. Who is that person? Is in you. God lives in you. So God does not have a specific domain. The address is not even in heaven. He said he's everywhere. As I'm speaking right now, he's with me. What will make him to say, man, whatever thing I'm saying, it is when I stand for the truth. That's why people you are expecting is going to die will not die. Because you are not the one to give the final judgment. They will not die. That's why the more you keep on saying you are spending money from one shrine to the other, you are wasting your time. He will know you out. Except he say what me myself is doing or what some other person is doing is bad. You will use your hand to bury your children before you bury yourself by yourself. It will happen. Because this narrative of yesterday, we need to change it. So at the time you are not really living like big heads, they will hate you. At the time you are not scared. You doesn't obey every given authority. Not that it doesn't obey authority. It is not everything you obey. At times you question some. That was why our forefather wrote down the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So that anytime you come across such situation, something that you don't coincide with your spirit, you have the right to say, no, I will not do this one. I will do the other one. But they did not say they will not stand. But they said they will not bow down because it was an error for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to bow to a graven image that were set up by an alien. Today you support every narrative. Badi is your president. Badi is your president. How come Badi and never one day gather people? Now small Badi view until they pass my own. He Badi daylight broker small guy as a woman. Watch him anytime and watch when Donald Trump is online. They did a CPAC convention yesterday in Orlando, in Florida. Go and look how many people that were watching from about close to 80,000 people were watching. A standing ovation in speech he makes. When he was there, the Russia invade Ukraine. You didn't hear any form of invasion. But for people today to know that, yes, really, the reason why they spared a lot of people, even the story of Jesus, when Jesus Christ was around, nobody believes him. Now, do your comparison. I was in, now you can't follow Jesus Christ. They're not even following for a time. It was few. How many of his disciples with? Was it not inside that same place that Thomas said he will not believe, except he see the hand? What about if you were unable to see the hand? He doubted, so I can doubt. What I'm saying is not enough for me to know that this thing is happening. I'm not wrong. Thomas did it. Jesus Christ did not kill him. He said, see it. If I doubt that this thing is no war, let me see the people that are dying. Take me there. This injection came. We were shouting. Why is it that our city is still full of cars? Are these people, you know, waking up? But you yourself, you never care because you are one of those big guys. You never care. You obey every given authorities. That's what people do. Now, at the time you are not obeying the same thing they are obeying, they begin to call you a conspiracy theorist. A conspiracy theorist. Some of the mechanism they use today is spoiling this very world. Is television. They lie to your vision. Most of us today now, our life is focused on television. If with television, one television you're talking, even though your friend give you information, you never hear them for telly, you don't believe. But at the time you hear it in television, you are gone. That's why today most of you don't have sense of belonging. What did our father say? Wow, that was our father was the one that think. That's why most of me today, I carry the mentality of our ancestors. Their thinking is organic. Your own is not organic. Because your information, you want to see face to face. And even when you are seeing it, they are lying to you. That was why they see Nollywood. Zakoji will be crying as if Genevieve will wear black and black, as if he lost his mom. But he really lost his mom. It's a film. So don't you also think that they can be acting such a thing in your television news, but you don't care. All you know about, you are running a skater. I've seen a video, people are running towards border. Why let you border? If Sakmana Angwaremi, you want one, I walk clear. I walk with him here. We can't get do work here. We are a Kazania mafia working. Nana working. May God Almighty help us. I say God Almighty will help us. Our disobedience to nature, our disobedience to nature, have created confusions in our life today. We are not obeying our callings. That's why today nobody reason correctly. If not because of this scenario that come at this particular period of time, I was thinking every human being have a spirit. That was my mind. And the decision you took right now is going to determine the life you are going to live tomorrow. When they say salvation is personal, it's not the judgment day. Now we know salvation to be saved. Salvation means to be saved. It's personal. So if you want to save your way right now, it depends on you. That's why I can only do little then. You are going to be surprised. I will not be, you think I'm going to come here and be, you know, each time I go where go. Because me myself, I want to see the likeness that is coming. I also want to see it. Even most of us, as we tell our rich, we still end up and doing what's in our mind. But today, what we are going through, we don't want to let anybody know about it. Please, if you are watching, if you are led, let your hand be in love and light, please. If you are watching, you are led, let your hand be in love and light, please. And we are supposed to also be having a spiritual liberty. We don't have physical liberty. We don't. Look at our society today. Nothing is working. One thing I've seen about blacks, they like to show concern in other people's problem than their own. Do you know since when war have been in Ethiopia? Do you know since when war have been in Ethiopia? The headquarters of AU, African Union. I've never heard it from anybody. Thousands of people have been killed in Ethiopia. There have been civil war in Ethiopia. Nobody talks about it. But Ukraine, you see all of them. People are very interested. When it happens, when it's the West, they are happy. And they have a pressing need in their problem. Nobody talk about our first state today. Nobody bloody care. Even in Ukraine, you are shouting Ukraine, Ukraine. Have you ever seen anywhere they are donating money to put lights in their street? We are always very interested to solve other people's problem. But we have one in our eye. Not that people are even saying they're giving out information. They want your soul, your small spirit where you get. They want to make it focus on that side. So that your head where is spoiled remain before. Keep on focusing your attention on telly. Go and look the whole pictures they are showing to you in television. Go and look at it. A lot of you today, you have over-put your mind in it. But when the real thing happened, when there was election irregularity in 2020 election in America, nobody speaks about it. You don't know when democracy of America is tempered with the whole world is gone. They don't speak about it. One thing I came to know is that people are very fake. People are not real. They prefer to chase empty shadows. Up till now, they are still doing audit. They go. They are still doing audit. Everyone of us came out and said, congratulations, Biden. But this man said they ranked this election. Nobody cared because that's how you select your stupid leader. Once they don't read the election, they don't read them. You doesn't bloody care. Now, every one of you is expecting right now who is now going to help Ukraine, for example. Why are you running from where you are? Stay where you are and fight the war. Why not let Poland, you know, do what Beluwa? What do Poland here? How many times have you talked about the agenda in Poland? Stay in Ukraine. You should stay in Ukraine. Wickedness war or Bungbe. Stay there in Ukraine. Let the war boss fight the war. Where are you running to? The border today. I'm seeing video right now. They are resisting them. They are taking them away from the border. Where are you running to? Stay in where you are. Fight the war. You are a citizen of Ukraine. You have the resident of Ukraine. War cannot be spared right now. I will fight it. What was in your country, Nigeria, you ran? Wars in Ukraine, you are running. Why are you running? And why are you people giving who is to fight the war? Who is to fight the war? Now let Zelensky wear a shirt. Mona see wear a shirt. Fight the war. They shouldn't open border, any goddamn border for any of you. Fight the war there in Ukraine. Tell them to give you arms. Go for armed struggle. The same people are doing at home. Lazy set of people. They will run away from home. They will never support any struggle. How many of you freedom fighter inside? Also free. You are running to Poland. I say, as you want, you cross the border, may wire cut down your leg. Foolish people everywhere. Don't share that stupid video with me any longer. Fight it where you are. So that way, one father not be king, not be picking born. We not see this bosser. Where go wear a shirt. Zelensky not wear a shirt. Why we not wear a shirt? Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Big heads. So our disobedience to nature. Our disobedience to nature have made our life be confusion today. There are people that are confused in spirit. Their spirit is not like they are not confident of themselves. They have scattered their own life by themselves. Is it not those people that make things happen? Join the people that make things happen. Don't always be the one to watch what happen. No. Don't always be the one. Join the people that is making things work out. Vladimir Putin, we are giving birth to like you. We are giving birth to like you. You are immigrant everywhere. You cannot spend 20 years in Ukraine. Then what happened? You are still going to run. Fight it. That's why you are giving citizen. Most of them, when they put passport for their hand, make us see anything they happen, you they run, they go. Now you go below, you go back. Fight it. You are not only citizen by mouth. You are citizen to support any struggle. Mother keep on that. When I be gune, when I am mawa. Oh, he can have a dawe sagging. When I be bo me go, why be webo. They always want to run. You are running to where? Running to where? Stay there. I do not say word. Stay there and fight the war. And the old border should be blocked. Nobody should be rescued. Now this is not the one will happen for Afghanistan. We'll conquer the flag, go to park some people, they come out there. Stay there. Fight the fight. Don't be a coward. Be among the people that make things happen. Be among them. So let us not always be a coward. Then they go to point number 2, the people that say trust the sign. The watchers. We also have the watchers. They spend about 9 to 10 hours daily in front of their television, watching the mainstream media news as they slowly poison themselves and kill themselves because of the bullshit. They are watching it. They feed themselves with everything that comes from that place. They cannot be able to digest, compare and contrast. If none they might receive anything because they are long ago dead. There are people like that. The watcher, they are always watching. They don't want to be among people that watch it, that make things happen. They don't want to be a part of it. If democracy of America today is gone, you yourself, you are gone, you are not safe. Was it not when democracy was okay? That's why, how many of you flew? I migrated from anywhere. You did migrate. But today, the whole world, the sensible people is the one that believe in Trump. But the senseless ones, they are the ones that are criticizing him. Because these are the watchers. Whatever they project out of the television is what they believe. They cannot metamorphose. They cannot think on their own. They are not critical thinkers. They don't have the spirit. They don't have the gene of their forefather inside of them. Gate of air are useful to poison up their spirit. They cannot reason. All they do, they believe on their education. I attended that moment. I'm a university graduate. As if it's bad like that. The information you had be different from the one I had. But people argue blindly, trying to see when they were very bright in school, they were very good in mathematics. No, it's all about information. The difference between a rich man today and a poor man is information. What makes me to be different from every other ARCHBISHOP or every other activist is that I go where they don't go because we're like the washing cloth, don't know. I'm a critical thinker. I don't take things from the surface. I don't repeat what my mate have said. If I thought you see anything, I want to go and find out how does it happen. I will create a topic on it. That's why today I know how this is going to end. I know it's the actor. I know it's the screenwriter. I know it. That's why we have been exposing these people. Come and question me now. Newton, what you have been saying since 2020, this one is a lie. Come and question me, but has it come to that time? That's why faith is the substance of things hoped for. Evidence of things you are not seeing, that's faith. So there are people that also have faith in the spirit. If we pronounce something, also Putin is coming to come and kill you, the citizen. Are you a Kazera mafia? Okay, maybe a human trafficker. That's why you must have to run. Even when their president told them stay inside door, they declare coffee. Why are you running to? Are you the one they are targeting? Where do you wire? Would you stay at home? Useless immigrant. If you guys are when if you Putin Wamuria, he Putin looking for you. I've been waiting Putin to Buwa. He Putin Gualu working. Or can work at Putin. They are coming to a door to come and raid your boss. Are you your boss? Why are you running? Why not say your house? I will be verified. Mugu. Malam Sheu. So these are the things. They spend up to 9 to 10 hours in a day in front of their television, watching the mainstream media news. The TV literally is their science. And they slowly poison themselves and keep themselves because of the GMO bullshit. That's what they do. That's why people today, they become sick. They become contaminated with the sickness because that's where they poison themselves. The spirit can't enter them. Even when the thing never even reached where they serve, he was already sick of the sickness. If a lot of people infected themselves because of what they watch. Because they were so interested. Yo, I wait 20 years we wrote that. But it just say I want lodge. Barot. Or what talo, or talog before you know, because they focus their mind, the thing have eaten their spirit. That's why your spirit today, your spirit not there with you again. You have sold it out of the television. People today now television be their spirit. So anything that comes from television, they take it. They cannot even metamorphose or think with their head. They cannot reason on their own. And don't wear my bed. Our forefathers are able to see something. Oh, we are cannot. But these people now, they're not going to use eye to look Conway don't struggle. They have to carry it to lab. They will for peel it. But our fathers, we know that this corn is ripe. Our father, the man looking at the yam from the barn, he will say, Yana will want it. Because he know how real yam is. Because they were there with their resources. Social media was not there. People right now, they stay in front of BBC. He target Donald Trump or Madonna. Mamania, Joe Biden we are supporting. That's how people find themselves in this mess. Because of the mainstream media. Nothing more. People have already taken the injection in the mainstream media. What they just got to go and do is to go and practicalize it physically. The news that is real. Or Magbera we don't soon we not concerned politics or fonori. The rest other ones, my dear, you have to be very, very careful, attention. Otherwise you find yourself in a cardiac of trouble. That's it. Then you also have the local drug dealers. These are local drug dealers are not taught how they treat cases, but rather how they to treat the symptoms by paradigm human-made drugs. The local drug dealer, they will tell you where believe on the science. These are the people. They will only treat them how you are going to administer the drugs to the people. But how this is going to work, they don't know about it. So how will you be promoting what you don't know? If you are already buying food from somebody, and I also go there and buy food from that same person, and I came to one day and call you that anytime I eat this food, I don't know how belle they do me. Don't begin to call me as if I'm a witch. Give me a free landing. Let me say my own part. Maybe your system is different from my own. What you need to do, maybe women. Don't just shun the person up that you are stupid, you are crazy. That's what we do. People don't want you to question the narrative. Whatever thing that comes out, they want you to take it. Digest it the way they are digesting it. Not knowing that there is something already wrong with their senses. Do you know, somebody called me today. The people that encourage people in this mess, all of them, they are going to be having problem. Because nobody is going to call you tomorrow we will say. Because why? You watch the telly. You were one of the local drug dealers. And you were one of the big hairs. Who believe whatever authority you have to obey. But is in your Bible. The reason why you brought a lot of comparison out of the Bible is to compare yourself when you are passing through distress. And say, this one I will do, this one I will not do. Civil disobedience is allowed. Not even God in heaven. When I've already know, I don't say they want fought God now. They want to act God. The records are there now. Why am I not using myself as an example? I want you to go home, sit back. Why this man speaking like this? I should be one of the best men in the world you should respect. For me being able to tell you the truth. The real person that have love for his people, who is really into humanitarian service, is COMRADE Utigminigun worldwide, you know. Amongst all black monkeys, I am the real humanitarian. Because I could go and see and observe what will be good for you when you do it. That was humanitarian is all about, to save other persons. To save other person because you on a campaign. If we campaign, because I want the state to have the best governor. But why the rest of other people? They don't care. Even when the governor is 40, they don't care. Now, if you look at the book of Ephesians 6, verse 10, he said, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. This is what will put your right senses in where it's supposed to be. Be strong in the Lord. A lot of you today, the blood take away your senses. The blood makes you lazy. A word of back will. And I neglected the word. That's why you see me at times I shout. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I just want you to get my point from one particular perspective. It must be real. Because I want you to stay alive. So if you, me, myself, is fighting for to stay alive, you want me down. My dear, not down. There's no two ways about that. No, this life is not going to end in 10 years' time. We are seeing this life. Due to what you support. That's why a person don't look for you, don't look for her. If I don't make problem with you, don't go and let anybody spoil my name for you to start envying me for nothing. This is the real gospel. You and I were sent in the book of Mark 16 verse 15. He said, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every living creature. He told you and I, why are you not obeying your own? By you not obeying your own, you are disobedient to nature. Automatically, that one that makes you to be confused. As you are confused personally, your spirit is confused. That's why you see some people today, oh, well, I'm not just composed. I bet that matter, I'm not just there with my research. Because I don't want to make mistakes. A lot of people, if they're diverse and they don't want to talk, you don't walk away. Because you know, say, one that annoyance come, a different spirit you can't get. That's why people do what they do. Now, see, talking about the local drug dealer. All these are people may actually have good intention, but they have been indoctrinated by the educational system. They are taught the first paradigm of the disease. Their livelihood depends on the first paradigm so that they will not do anything to defend and protect it. Their life depends on that. That's why most of the doctors, they don't know about what they were given to you. They don't know about it. They were told it was a narrative they came to command. Most of your presidents, they don't know about it. They meet up the system. At times, you can be a president, you are not the decision-making body. People put you there. It happens in most places. You can be a governor, you cannot function as a governor. You have godfather who will come and tell you, don't do this thing like this. And those say, for example, the governor cannot just come out and do anything. Because cabinet will say, that's what you are seeing. That is why a lot of things today, you will die in it. And you are supposed to now force the government. This thing must be like this. You want the government to speak your mind. Is it affecting him? Is cow chopping his farm? Is it not you that cow is chopping his farm that will rise up and protest the way Canadians they protest? Look at the free gun convoy today. The truckers. All over the world. America have started their own. They are marching to Washington. They are on their way right now to Washington. Then at the time America is great tomorrow, then you call yourself you are an American citizen. What have you been doing to make it work? Because you are like the local drug dealers. Anything that comes, your life is just, your life depends on that very thing. Let them give it to you, go and say, and you make money. Because you don't want to question any narrative. So it is time to wake up to reality of life. You have to wake up. A lot of you are still sleeping. Do you know why a series of things, protest is going on, people are doing civil disobedience all over the world? They want you to wake up, but yet women were yori. You are still sleeping up to now because it doesn't bloody care. Because all you know, you are finished up your what you came to come and do in life. And why am I blocking Yangbe? That's what most of you come to come and do. You gave the birth to children that can use you for human sacrifice tomorrow. You have not made any good impact in the society. Imagine somebody that will go and change his own make. Why also who you are there? Who you are there? No. What are you going to teach your children? If that person tomorrow now pray out himself away from that rope and your children enter the rope, what's going to become of you? That's African mentality. We don't want to do anything hard. God become good because of the process of fire. He go through. That's why God become good. But our own story. Have you ever seen where freedom is free? Freedom is not free. We don't want to question the narrative. Why is Russia invading Ukraine? Is it for my purpose or what? Should I be running or I should wait? Or are they looking for me? We don't bloody care about it. We don't bloody care about it. There are also three kinds of people. I've told you before. There are also three kinds of people in this world. You know, it comes in different forms. Those that create, those who maintain, and those that destroy. There are people that create. There are people that maintain it. That is why those days, this is the European system. Some will do the road. Why some will have maintenance culture? Any governor that comes and president, what he came to come and meet, he must keep on maintaining it. But we don't have it. Nigeria will have an aeroplane before. Right now, Nigeria as a country, 200 million inhabitants. I'll be 200 something million inhabitants. We don't have a plane. Say Nigerian Airway. We don't get. But all these pastors, they don't debug them. They rely on airpiece. A country have no plane. Apart from the presidential jet. They have no plane. But what happens to it? Because of the lack of maintenance culture, they don't send. Was it not there was one Apostle Alfred showed the other day, the first refinery in 1950 something. The first oil well that was detected in one village like that. They abandoned it. And that place, company, that city is supposed to don't open because of that monument that is there. We don't have it. That's why any government that comes, we want to make sure that we don't talk about the other thing, the other one did, whether I did it well or not. We doesn't bloody care. We don't have maintenance culture. That's why those that create, those that maintain, and those that destroy. I found out that this generation came to come and destroy our democracy. Most of the immigrants we have in America came to come and destroy the democratic value of Americans. That's why when they heard that this election was run, they never bloody care about it. Irregularity election, some Edo people, they were celebrating it. But look at the person you were happy about. He don't even have a follower. That man never go to say, okay, he had a meeting with people in a hall. Let him try it. That he had a meeting with people in the hall. People have been trying to make sure you wake up, but you don't want to wake up. If you don't want to wake up, this world will remain like this. The remaining fight we have today, it relies on you. And not until you get up to fight, you don't know how powerful you are. Freedom lies in our boldness. Freedom lies in our boldness. You will get freedom if you are bold. If you are not bold, my dear Nairo. That's why all this narrative you are following, anytime mainstream media bring out something, you kill your mind in it. Before you know right now, they are also going to come with this same television. Even when mandate is removed everywhere, people are still going to be using their hands to go and be taking this or that. Nobody will stop them. If you even try, God not try to stop them now, they will be narrating the president. Except you say bad the talker. Any person that say now don't take this thing again, they'll say, one may I die, I need to go take him. That's how the world has become. How did they remove everything from their head systematically? They remove all these things you are seeing today from their head by themselves. They say what you follow will always determine what will follow you. If you read the book of Ephesians 1 verse 19, he said, I pray that you will understand the incredible greatness of God's power for us who believe in him. This is the same mighty power. That's my prayer for you, that you will receive or you will understand the incredible greatness. There is power in the word more than the blood. That's why they bring out the blood forward to kill your spirit. So that you become lazy. So that you no longer think again. Or you don't know, let's finish up this assignment. We need to finish, my dear, by the grace of God, with the blood of Jesus, if we don't come tomorrow, we go run and finish. They don't reason. That's why today we have one of the most debilitated planets in the world, Africa. But close up your eye, God will reveal to you, we are supposed to be the one ruling the world. We are supposed to be the one, not even Europe. Their weather is not favorable, their soil is not fertile. Without irrigation, you cannot plant anything here. Do you know why your ancestors make some fruits seasonal? Is it not 365 days in a year? You see apple in the supermarket. It's not supposed to be like that. Why is it not having season? Go to this thing. The reason why God created all these things, all these flowers, now you have a lot of flowers here. Everything we point in made them not they produce, make you feel eaten. And all these things in your domain, you plant all these things so that you can also eat from it. That's why those days they get coconut for backyard. Avant the room if you be your so with cacao to be and do young guy. But you will have a tree of coconut here abroad right now. You go, you're the thought they go, you know they produce any fruit. Is that not a mirage? They make it to be so. All these things you see now, no tree in Europe that was not supposed to be producing fruit. Particularly, even the fruit, you can't eat it. Because they poison it already. Because the one they are going to bring from the farm, they carry it through a different fabrica and they chemicalize it. They weaponize even the food you eat. That's why most of you today right now who believe in eating too much fruit and you need to eat fruit abroad so that maybe for the get vitamin. My dear, it's better you have your immune system intact. The vitamin you are going to get at the end of the day, you end up spoiling your head. This is where we find ourselves. Mango have its own season in your village. But no time you go to market here, it doesn't see mango. No time you go to... Tell me seasonal food where they done here. Anything fruit. Is it seasonal? Why is it like that? And Ecclesiastes say there is time and there is season for everything. This mango at times, God knows why. He created mango in Africa. You plant them for your backyard. Or if you go farm, you get some share if you go your way. That thing as you are eating it automatically, there is extra energy and strength. It kills sicknesses. But we don't know the meaning. We are here, we don't know. Where the Colombian even? I saw one documentary one day. Ampo, Chinese, they were painting it. This one where they build a red color. Then they paint them. Most of them are not natural. I know they are natural one. They paint majority of it. Because I don't want the dare pass for market. Chinese, they do egg. They do fish. They do fish. Even the meat you eat here, some of them will just be 2 months. Cow will just be 2 months. They don't train cow the way you train your own. Ugly the way we know, they don't do it. But we are happy and we are not seeing any sense. Why we must even one day, let's see what we can do about this very nonsense. Look at, after today, I'm giving you this insight. Go and be checking. You get to a garden. None of this tree in the garden you can ever eat their fruit. No, none of the garden. Even in the garden of Eden, was it not only one fruit that God said they shouldn't eat? Well, why till you bought can't go, but on our way, was it not how they interpreted it to us? On our way, booking. Now be zona fiki so mona, but every other one you can eat, but this one don't touch. Because you know say one they touch am. I'm trying to explain to my own way why you. That was how the whole thing later came. But at the end of the day, when they do am, Satan say, if you do am, nothing will happen. You shall not surely die. He changed it. But all these things were created for a purpose. But why is he not giving you something? Apart from when you even go to their farm now, their main farm of orange. The orange we meet in their outside garden, he not will let you eat. Why is it like that? But most of you will plant shower shop under 5 years, start producing. You wake up early morning one day, you make all those things work for a purpose. You know the reason why I make guava for some certain period of time, He make the know the reason why he make an orange for certain period of time. He know the reason why he make a mango for certain period of time. He know the reason why he make sherry for certain period of time. He know the reason why he make ihiaboha for a certain period of time. Or we make a yak bogi, or we make a yak coca. But manna, you see corn every time because it will be chemicalized. It's not organic. But none of you question that narrative. You feel it's normal, but to me it's not normal. The reason why God created, why corn have season in Nigeria because God can why make purpose no way serve no way. Again, why we are going and why you are investing now or we make purpose no way. But here, all seasons are the same. You see the fruit all the time in the market. All the time in the market, you don't question it. Egg is there. We don't even eat natural egg. It is done. China way now. China way. Most of the chicken we eat, no. Everything is fertilizer. How will you grow up? You eat it all the time. You are just eating. I cannot live without apple. Be eating it. Only one apple from our country. One apple from our country is better than a full basket of apple here abroad. I've explained it several times with that number. One seed of banana you carry come from Nigeria is better than one you buy 100 euro here. The vitamin are going to get from it. Now wherever you marry me so. Because you shouldn't be happy eating it happy. Because you are eating it, you are dying gradually. That's why most of you today, you are not with your real consciousness. Look at it, when you were coming back from Nigeria, this head that you have today, it was not the same head you were having, but something is wrong along the line. And God of restoration will restore you. The book of Ephesians 3 verse 7. He said, I became a servant of this gospel by the gift of God, grace given to me through the working of the power. What this place he referred to people like, he said, I became a servant of this gospel by the gift of God's grace given to me through the working of his power. Try and always make this happen. Be a way to go away. Try and do it. Don't follow every narrative. We don't we don't know. But today, our spirit accept it. We are loyal to it. A democracy no we're going to form, man. A democracy. The founding fathers of America fought for this thing you are seeing. That's why I told you before now. What makes America to be great is their democracy, their democratic value. Because they are human rights or make it to be great. Imagine America is 300 or something million. Do you know how many China is? I think Indonesia, the population how many past America will be the same thing. After China, India, after India, Indonesia, I think America, before that other people can't follow. China is times 1.something billion. Why is the American war power? Who get money past China? How many people America they give money? Do you know why? They are senators. They are House of Congress. Or imagine legislatives in Imame. You need to see when American legislatives are, holding. They hold on. They don't care who you are. That is who you're meeting. But I want to go and look at it. What makes country to be great is their democracy. We don't have democracy. That's why today we are Pupuyeke. Algeria can beat Nigeria. Or Niger, if they want to fight, they can conquer Nigeria under 2 seconds. What's working in our countries? Then you yourself, you are Johnny Tunubu. Tunubu no yo one. Everything girl. But you are not seeing yourself as the president that you can do this thing. Because you want to be part of the people that wonder what happened. How do we get here? I will ask you one of my power, how do we get here? He said, we want to might know what done. I should ask you a part now. Everything might be ask him, but you also explain to me from another perspective so that we understand it. The man was laughing because he know what I have in my head. So let's be a part of those who create and those who maintain. Let never be a part of the people who destroy. That's what the generation have become. They are destroying our democracy. They are destroying our value to life. They are destroying our freedom of speech. That's why anybody can come out and call you Ogyomba because you speak the truth. And you don't know that these people have been contracted to make sure you die in pains and agony. You don't see anything bad about it. Or you see that a boy not the way no yagwan man get make it we. God called Moses in the burning bush. Or Exodus 4 now. He said, Moses, come. Go and meet Pharaoh. The people that sought to do you, they are gone. Accepting the word I'm saying, it is my own word. All to America, freedom of speech is there. Freedom of speech is there. We don't have freedom of speech. We don't have it. They want to take away your First Amendment. You don't know, or you think this life you are living, you can't speak. We are not talking about insulting people. At least criticize what is happening in your community. This is not happening well. Who is in charge of this very cow? Who stop our people from going to farm? All what they can do right now, they put it on the governor's head because they are the big heads. Senseless set of people. And you are joining them with sentiment. If you have ever wondered if you are the most idiotic person in life. And your freedom today, I take it away from you. Your freedom today, I take it away from you. Dog, you have a freedom. See dog on the way and jam that dog. May police come meet you. See dog on the way and jam the dog. Everything have right here. If you want to even kill animal, bro, there are way you kill it. That's why I'm going where we forgot to kill goat. Let me not minus myself away from it. Because I'll be there. They don't want the police, they come. Because police came there, it's illegal. There is a procedure they use in killing the animal. You cannot just say now, because, okay, now, this is your rabbit. You can't attach it, they kick her up and down because you want to kill and eat her. Police will come and question you. Why are you doing this? Maybe you are saying, es mi conejo. Ya lo sé que es su conejo. Ahí es tema para matarlo. There's a way you kill your conejo. Es mi gallina. Ya lo sé que es su gallina. No tiene que tratarlo mal así. Hay que cogerlo, entra a su casa, corta tu cuello, ya está. There's a way you do it. But in our country, you can open gun on human being, nobody questions you. Your dog in your house have his own right. At the time camera catch it, you always maltreat your dog, you can go to jail for it. But our leaders are killing us, nobody's saying. They are talking about Ukraine. Did I hear you people talking about Ukraine? But cannot bomb me with Bobby here. Why you guys not talking about it? Now, the people living in Ukraine, can they go to your kingdom and stay? Where you call kingdom, can they go there and stay and have equal right which Zelensky give to them? And why is Zelensky not locking them inside? Why will he allow them to leave? That's what there is freedom. Then who is fooling who here? Who is that fooling who? Earlier the better will start changing. Because the life that is coming, a lot of people today, the reason why God have not really given you a better society, because there is never a time you can live in society where there is life. Because slave does your slave master not go agree, may you get light. If people don't they understand. Except you have to first debunk and declare yourself a normal person. As soon as you are a slave, my dear, you can't go to farm. Because your slave master wants you to hungry and die. As soon as you are a slave, there is never a time government will give you a free medical health care because your slave master will not be happy. What you first of all do, fight yourself out of the slavery. What he said, whatsoever I hear you say to my ears, what will I do? Or whatsoever I hear you say, that is to say, if you say you are Mumu, God will have Mumu square to it. He said, whatsoever I hear you say, oh, that's what will I do. Look at 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14. He said, my children that are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and turn away from their evil ways. He said, I will hear them and I will heal their land. I will go heal your land. And you are not call your God, not heal your land. How many times have your God hold meeting about your security? If you are not an LOB, It won't happen now. You see, they fool themselves here and there. They don't think because they don't have head. Please, if you are living any life, we are watching you. We are standing representing our ancestors. Our ancestors don't be agbomo. You are the one that is bad. Our ancestors love us. I told you before now. Your ancestors mean your forefathers. I know most of your forefathers were not so good anyway. But to the one I know, ni me onwe or love way, you hate yourself because you never want to fight for a better society. Life does not give you what you deserve. It gives you what you demand. You have to demand for it. Your oppressor, they are not tired of oppressing you. Until you say, now he say. Until you say, now he say. That's what make Biden, that will make him a back on journey to Ukraine. They are not looking for you. Because you are not a Kazarian mafia. We are Gualo. Dagile Gualo, wherever we last at the Anak Bebombu now. Ewe, Mugu, Malasheu. Una the Kanu, shout. Buhari is gone, no. Nobody listening. But today you are being ruled as if you don't have a president. You don't say because you are used to it. Where the sense what you want to think. There's no way you can think it right now that something is wrong with you. Because your head not correct. It's like a man society. No wonder now they cannot say a zoo. Because in a zoo, you can just, particularly a zoo in Africa, you can carry any animal and kill it at any time. Because nobody have right there. Police can open gun on you and kill you anytime. I mean, but the way we don't say get out a big person. There was one that happened in Catalonia and Barcelona many years ago. Those police were in jail. Maybe they will still be in jail right now. Because they gather, raise their hand on somebody. Even though if I thief now, police don't get out together, they beat me. As I they answer my own crime where I commit. Now so my lawyer they file another thing to make sure those people they're going for it. Me go they say one for my crime, then go they say two. That's why the sensible one they are very, very careful. They are very, very careful because you have your right. That's why there are crimes you commit, they still cover your face. Because it is your right. You are not be sentenced by judge. Lawyer will demand that your face will be covered by camera. In case of tomorrow when you serve your jail finish. You still have your right. But what you just feel when you work money? When you have the moment. The people that's even watching me, they are happy. The good Oyibo, they are happy that I'm even exposing the bad side. So which side you did? Kazarian Mafia. They said, you know, yes, I did bad thing where you have decided putting. I decided Obama na your brother. Obama, you're watching web by now. You don't see no what's happening. It's very, very painful. And then when your father does a lot of things that is unconstitutional, what you do, let him know, Papa, this thing you are doing is not right. But we support everything. And Edo man will keep on supporting Edo narrative that have not helped us, that have not buttressed, that have not projected us way abroad. Because that's where they feed from. They know that when everybody have equal right, they love their strength. That's what up till today, there's power in that bead. Or till you carry up that bead and begin to call that bead as if there's nothing there. You will never amount to anything. These people, they have them in social media. So there are people who have been hunting you to use you for sacrifice. So they have their own clique. So if you are not a part of it, why have you joined it then? I'm an area now. The meat that you don't eat, you don't use it to share it. But most of you today, you are doing with excitement. Like what that Sidney Adolf said the other day. We were talking about, you are going too far. What have I said? I have not passed any insult. I did not even pass any insult. It does the normal teaching. That's the narrative. But he lives in Valencia. He has freedom of speech. That kind of person, they cause Oyibo. He go even cause Okbalebe. Call him racist. Can you cause any? Can you even insult a common cobra in your city in New Benin? He go put gun on you. You see at the SS at time. Ordinary argument, you just go by the crack gun. I have not seen AK-47 with any Spanish police here abroad. The only way you see assault rifle, if you go UN, or a threat day airport, now they will carry and they're able to carry on face ground. I don't see them well for France airport. You know they see them. Some people now only trade it for don't shoot gun. 20 years for God, who you want to use and shoot? Before they ever bring gun, they bail up you. They don't say you carry something. Maybe you carry something that is violent. You cannot be talking right now, you're just the crack gun. Crack gun for waiting. Because they are taught. But our own. Man go the Ogbalegbe now go the conflict with girl. He don't carry AK-47. AK-47 full of truth. And it's not supposed to be so. They are supposed to be with their pistol. If you are under arrest, they arrest you with their hand. I have not seen since I've been in Spain say, I see, no. How you want it to happen? How you want it to happen? Except you on the contrary say that they do control and the people they are suspecting go to pass that area and they still get special God as if they carry that gun. They don't they carry anyhow. You know say that control they'll put nail for road. You have to wait because who did they wait for now mafia? Maybe the person still get gone. You don't see them anyhow. If police they pass here now, maybe two fighting day. You don't carry the crack gun, pass. Maybe when I thought he go call people, more people join body. Aquí es un chico que yo sé que es un poco peligroso. Y madame ma gente over. Then maybe 2 other this thing go come. In case you want that they go who you. But our own now gone. They'll put them for your neck. You have to obey. But all these things we are seeing today, the good life we are sensing in Europe today, people fight for it. They fought for their freedom. But our own, we are not ready to do anything. That's the problem. We are not ready to do anything about the given constitution, about any given narrative. All we just do, we become the big heads, we live life of fear, we are constantly scared, and we obey every given authority. We will do whatever it takes to protect ourselves from any invisible killer that our house is not full of toilet roll. They might have here. They are dead. If it's coming, let it come. Look at the mess we find ourselves today. Oriema ma isoto. As we speak, Oriema Rokpama Soto. Nobody now in marriage grant. After a man of few wells or son of female. Do you know what people say now? Why are you saying it? If it is good. Meta ukbaguse. I have advocated, I have agitated for you to have a better life. That's why it is good. When you come to public domain, try and be real. Try and be real. Living a life of sacrifice is not good. Try and be real. If you know that this thing is bad, tell people that this thing is bad. Don't begin to make people to feel as if they doesn't know what they are doing. Most of you feel we are taught. Don't say where I come the other day and I was talking about Ukraine and whatever. You cannot expect me to keep on saying it. Because me, the one I've said, go and watch the video. Well, we were here. I like Poland. But I like me now. That's why you are there. Don't let do show free. If something's happening in Spain today, I will protect because this is where I live. But you guys don't want to protect anything. What about war? There is now war in Poland. Why Larry? A lot of people that are just carry, they run most of the time. Now Sunday they quit the meet. The soldiers are there to protect you. The soldiers are there to protect. The city where you are running from, people are still there, for example. They are there. These are people, they just live in fear. They just carry the fear. They know they use a year word. One word just come a problem. My city here were raided. I don't visit they raid the city now, me that they look for. They know the people they are looking for. The very day they came, in 2016, I was there. I confronted one of the police. True to God. I went to church and he was telling me what am I doing here. And I said, I have the right to be here. Yeah, we are fellowship. I don't say, may I go high, say this, I go high on that bed. I were there. They even control it. Say, make I bring my paper, write my name down. Now I say, I want to see your guy. I want to have black on to Hefe. He paved way for me to go and see his Hefe. But if we are to be other coward, because they went to go and hide under the bed, I was in the screen. But that does not mean that the people they came for automatically they'll just put me because my name not there. And even now they have it all. So far, give me time to a geographical latitude to buttress my point. I never ran. But some person ran. They never entered the city again. As if they were looking for them. But journalist is the one giving you this information. Is it not journalist that is in the stream? We are running when nobody pursues us. And right now, they are tagging Ukraine as a racist. Look at the video you guys are showing. They're not giving Muna enter bus. Una too, they lie. Muna know the name country. Bad name. Who have racist you people here? Black people too, they lie. In that inferiority complex, something never happened now. They don't racist. Why they not racist you since? Okay, now they will allow you to enter as a black monkey. Don't you think there will be an why are this guy Pufrich? Why not wait making fight this war? Then you are running. Then you are calling Mona not share that useless video with me. Say call it them racist. This is how they have been dying, protecting their lands. You came here, Osho free, Osho idiot. Nonsense. Before you know, black man they quit the observe racism. Other white people not there. They have the right to push you back because you are a minority. Even your home, man, they treating you. Did you have respect in your home? Not be people will go for sport that they had been the not be the law for Abuja airport. Did you have right in your country? Did you have right? Tell me the right you have in your country. Una wait una not fit talk for house. Una they talking for abroad. Your part do the train. Wait and fight the fight. Let the people that own their country for rescue themselves first. They will not bring video come out now. They are resisting you. Let them resist your head. They know what they have went through. Do you all know how many war those days Russia have went through? Before Putin became Putin, do you know what he went through? Do you know how much they manufactured the ammunition? How many of you work in the arm fabrica? Say now you they do gun. What have you been able to create? Oh, but they create missiles, they create everything. They are even the one that is creating this television that spoil your head today. What have you created? What you cannot fight? This juju one, I think they punish your brother abroad. Why not say me they do juju for you? May you go face a Russia soldier? No Venus over. If you are not useless, any small thing they are running, they know how to run. Kawa. Only una see passport, una go run. Una no go one say okay now. Let's see how we do about this country. Where food day. Even was egele you. Okwere wale. Wakpon saba egele oku. Gera egele oku we. Ime ki akpolu wa ya toro imoto. Mere ke mere madie we die here. Agbinigbina na we kenuri. I will only allow your children to go. Ma uwe, ma wa you wa mo. Nonsense. Something never happened. They are running a task cutter. Where are you the wrong go? And black people, they are not allowing them to board the train for rescue. What lady? What is Zelensky said? If a age of between 18 and 60, stay and fight the war. Then we are here. Are you 70? Your age fall in between. They say you should stay and fight. Have you not eaten benefit there before? Do what below? I was you free. Nana, hey, come and pack us in Gideon. Come and pack us in Germany. We are suffering here. So pastor they give us Italian refugee come and pack us now so this thing that they do us here. Their fathers they fought. You cannot fight in your country. You cannot correct any narrative from your locality. You cannot talk to your head. You cannot talk to head of head of Ukano, cannot talk to them. You cannot criticize the constructive. You cannot criticize the government constructively, rather than you are criticizing the government as if you have personal problem with the government. How can you be criticizing the government with lies? Then you want to get it free. A local woman where even you're okay. This is the children. Let their children go. These guys should fight a war. You need to fight. Who is going to fight it? We need more men. Our people are in war. International community where you they call. I'm a US military. Do you know what they are doing? Do you know what is Space Force? The fight they have fought for you. Do you know the soldier we lost the other day? A 19-year-old girl died in Kabul. Protecting you, protecting democracy. You don't know people are protecting you today as you are sleeping. Go. People are protecting you there. But you yourself, you are robbing cream, spray money in the dance. That's what most of you do. Osho free. Osho idiot. Osho animal. Osho ewobi. I hate when people try to paint other people with bad name. I don't like them. Stop calling, giving bad name to the Ukraine. Stop giving them bad. Stop it. Stop it. Any inconveniences they pass through, they tag name to it immediately. They tag name to it. Is it not black monkey the other day who came to roll me to COMRADE? They also killed another black monkey. Did they shoot you? What happened for Uromi? It's bigger than the one that have happened in Ukraine. What happened for Uromi that day is bigger than Mori than the one that is happening in Ukraine. But now Ukraine owner they talk now. But all Africa countries have been going through stress. You guys don't talk about it. I say we doesn't need that gene in those areas. Now let Europe now therefore need that gene. Joe Flood or Waderio, America 2 years ago. All black monkeys, you see them. What are we Donald Trump? But who was that? That very young girl. Yeah, up to now, it's still in my memory. Even Huawei, nobody follow it. Even other people prefer to talk about Joe Flood. They don't value their own. That's why today, una the Kano is in prison today. None of you bother care about it. You are sharing video of how they are allowing people not to enter train. Then the train will be you on. Now your pa your man get the train. Can't you fight? Democracy you cannot defend. Irregularity in election you cannot defend. You are running. Please, Zelensky, don't let all these people. Black people should be the one to fight up this fight. What have you seen, Yambo? I think he's Zelensky name, my younger brother. Or when you need ammunition, or when money they ride. A bad thing when you are more, you rescue. Or when he say no need ride. He need ammunition. Bad thing according to news yesterday. I think he had the ammunition worth of about $350,000. Una bad thing. Ammunition that worth 85 billion. He live on for Afghanistan. Not be that one forgive them now. Aye. One is supporting it down. Wafi worry. It's not good for your health. Una way they support Batimona change, it's not good. Not the use sentiment till they do anything. Be real for once. Be real for once. So a lot of you don't know that you are harming yourself. It's not all fake narrative you support. Look at what you guys are supporting. Zelensky is asking for, he said, may they give ammunition. Tell me, why they not make preparation before this time? Now German is giving ammunition. And we are going to see how they use the ammunition. But if you're Nigerian river, they should go and carry AK-47. Let me see how you are going to face a plastic missile. The Russia carry border since, I think it's December. Russia came in 100 million people in Ukraine border. A base Zelensky asked for ammunition. He no coming. Always food. Now we about 350,000 all in Ukraine. But we guys say, brother, my brother. When you why do many times now joke I do? Okora. The black people that they give their gun. If not they gun with money and double barrel power. They should fight the war. They should defend Ukraine. So I say no man. Sure. Spanner where I want to follow body. So a spanner now more can dollar is she. I will they gun. Now me go there. That's why Gualoco, Wamioko Nena. Not run. Oh, we are racing. Where the entry? Stay there. We go fight and finish. We have the barren. Well, Ukraine have a maneuver when Nigeria Ukraine. All of you will start running to Ukraine. Fight for Ukraine. The way we are fighting here in Spain. We are waiting for the Demanji. No intruder. A bad enough down when we are invading Spain. That I will first send message to an audio worker media. No do work media. A catapult ya fear. Even at an moment when I'm anything. Now that they do now, this is una too sabi care for that people, not they care for themselves. Look at our pastors. A woman pastor came out who I've never seen video about that pastor one day say talk about the next in Nigeria. They are not bringing out number they are to call in Poland. But people have been dying on Lu. These people as if they are not Nigerians. If you see Nigerian people, now they're peak race. They are more deadly than mafias. They are more deadly. The way they are interested about Ukraine. They are not interested about their own brothers like that. How many video have you seen from the diaspora say one person talk say this Fulani killing must have to stop in our community? He has a village. His people right now, they cannot access road to farm. But he's concerned about people in Poland, people in Ukraine that want to cross to Poland. And there are several borders. Either you pass through this, you pass. Who is to fight the war? Let them wait and fight the war. You should encourage them to wait and fight the war. They should defend their territory. Most of them have passports. Most of them, they are resident. They have resident there. They should protect their land. Where did they run to? The Poland free. What about the war break in Poland? Well, I see a confusion here. So do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you all. God bless you all. I remember your beloved brother, COMRADE new thing. Oh man, what tell you mean you? If you will, you are high because I want a tamowa. There you want a beta. We can make us a lobo. You guys will die in a hurry. We will love everything. Not for the sea black. Nobody remember how they can again today. Let us say now freedom come just now. You they see all of them. You have Gavalante here and there. They can go to create different platforms. But one Yawa day like this, you don't see them. Most of them they are cowards. So do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you. Our phone number remains +34631 056284 +34631 056284. And this association is the International Association for the Improvement of Colored People #equality IARCP. So do have a nice day and God bless you all. Ciao.